Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahshua, B'Shem Hakadash. Double honor to the apostles of GMS Ruel. Shalom to the faithful men as always, continually doing the work of the Lord. Now, Lord willing, I just want to make this very quick video just speaking on how the Spirit works because, you know, brothers know things happen and then the Spirit confirms it, you know what I mean? Because everything is a circle, you know what I mean? And you say something earlier and then something happens a few minutes later, a couple hours later, and then it's the same thing being brought out again, because that's the Spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And me and the brother Quan, you know what I'm saying, we just made a video, you know, just going into an enduring and how brothers gonna be be there for each other, you know, going into if you type in like fellow servant, fellow soldier, fellow laborer, you know, use all those different words throughout the scriptures, and that's what we are for each other. We're supposed to exhort one another, you know what I'm saying? And I mentioned, like, you know, imagine if, you know, if you was the only brother in the world. Like, imagine if you was the only person in the world to have the truth, man. You will fucking bug out, man. The Lord knows what he's doing, man. This is very hard. It's easier said than done, but like the saying goes, easier said than done, but it can be done. You know, the Lord knew what he was doing. He set up brothers, you know what I'm saying, even few sisters that help with the gospel and help us forward and help us keep pushing. You know what I mean? You know, you get weak, and then that's when another brother comes and he's supposed to help you up. The script, one of my favorite scriptures in Proverbs says what? A brother is born for the day of adversity. You know what I'm saying? This is literally what we are born for. Fuck your woman, fuck your children, fuck your mama and your pappy. You know, which, of course, you know, use wisdom. I'm not saying literally just forsake them. You know what I mean? But like the Lord said, you know, he that loved your father and mother more than me is not worthy of me. You know? And he said, what? My true family is who? The ones that obey the words of the Lord. And the majority of our family does not do that. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers might be blessed and have an actual brother, blood brother, or blood cousin, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case, or father. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a father and son in Iowa. There's two brothers, one in Cleveland, the other one in Atlanta, two brothers here in Columbus, Iowa. You know, so on and so forth. Some families. But majority of us we ain't gonna experience that. You know what I'm saying? But our true family are these brothers that keeps his word. Alright, you know what I'm saying? And this was a spirit because, you know, I'm just, you know, on my daily read, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on First King. I just read First King 19. And like I said that statement, like, imagine if you was the only brother in the world, man. Like, that shit would suck, man. You know what I mean? You'll be through. You know, and that's a spirit. Because I just read this one today, and it's a spirit too. Because yesterday I didn't get to read. You know what I mean? Of course, obviously I read because we went to camp and had class, so obviously I was reading something. But I didn't continue on my because now I'm in Kings, you know what I mean? I didn't continue on that. And that was the spirit how that me and the brother made that video today. So now, then right after, I'm in my little car, I'm just listening to the scriptures. Then that happened. So that's why I was like, man, that's the spirit. Because Elijah went through that similar situation. Because, you know, this time, you got King Ahab, his wicked ass, and you got the wicked, what's her name, Jezebel. You know what I'm saying? She was having prophets getting murdered. You know, Obadiah had to hide them in the caves and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, who threatened them? I think the king threatened Elijah. The prince, not the prince, the queen, what's her name? What the fuck is her name? Jezebel. You know what I'm saying? Her wicked ass, she threatened Elijah, and then he fled. You know what I'm saying? I believe he, where he fled to? He went into the wilderness. Which, again, I always make that point, man. Every time we get fucking persecuted, a lot of our forefathers went to the wilderness, man. And that's what and just this is a quick side note. This is what we gonna have to prepare for, man. That's why we made that class not too long ago. We gotta learn the things of the land. We gotta learn this shit, because when persecution happened again, where the fuck you think we're gonna go? I mean, of course, every brother's story, every different camp is going to be different. Some brothers might get stuck in the city, so they won't be able to get they might be quarantined. They might be, they might not have time to leave the city. But I believe the majority of us, I'm just speaking as a man, because it happened many, many of times in the scriptures. So, I mean, history repeats itself. So, I'm pretty sure the majority of us is going to go to the wilderness. And then that's just a smart thing to do. Being in the city ain't going to be smart. There's going to be too many people around. And Esau got addresses and phones and cars. So, it's better just to go to the wilderness. Just like I'm just watching the show Homeland. You know what I'm saying? On Netflix. It's a good-ass show, man. A great-ass show. I only watched a couple episodes so far. And then niggas in the CIA looking for terrorists. And I'm just looking like, man, they know everything. They see where you're going, how the bitch tried to escape to Mexico, and they got caught slipping. And then, man, anyways, so he fled to the wilderness, right? And then Elijah, right? He went. Let me go down to 1 Kings 19, and then let me see. I'm gonna start at 14. Alright, this is him talking to the Most High, and he said, I have been very, very jealous for Yahweh, God of hosts. And that's where we are. We're in the same position. We are jealous for the Lord. That's why we are preaching. That's why we see wickedness. We get angry. We get jealous for the Lord. We get hot in the spirit. It says, because the children of Israel has forsaken thy covenant, thrown down thine altars. And I was just thinking about wicked ass people today, man. I'm like, man, you think about it, it's just really just bitter, man. It's just like these people are ruining their morals, they're ruining their bodies, they're ruining everything. And it's just like, Jake ain't supposed to be like this, man. But it has to be, But it says, they have thrown down thine altars and slain thy prophets with the sword, and I, even I alone, am left, and they seek my life to take it away. Alright? Now, let me go to verse 18, because pretty much the Most High told him to escape to the wilderness of Damascus. Alright? Okay, so now I'm just get to the point in verse 18. It says, yet, let me see. Yet I have left me 7,000 in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal, and every mouth which have not kissed him. Right, so 7,000, we understand that 7 is a number of completion. So whatever the number is, there was brothers down there that didn't bow to the knee to the Baal. But the point was, Elijah thought he was alone. And like I said, imagine if you was truly, truly alone. Elijah, when he just sat under he sat under the Jupiter tree. He said he just wanted to fucking die. He just asked the Lord, just take me out, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you do feel like that. Sometimes you get so bitter in the spirit, and you know what I'm saying, that you just like, man, I just rather just fucking die. But then really sense come inside in your mind, and it's like, no, I don't want to die. Cause what, the angel came up to him and told him, to get up, eat. He still had more work to do, just like Paul. He wanted to be taken out, but he understood they had work to be done. You know what I'm saying? You see, so, and we gotta understand that, man. We ain't the only ones going through shit, man. It's other brothers, it's brothers all around, and that's a spirit. Once again, that's a spirit. Cause this morning, I'm at work. I'm just thinking like, a lot of shit that brothers are, everything that brothers is going through. Really, the whole world is going through, bro. The whole brothers go through baby mama traumas and don't see the kids. There's a lot of niggas in the world that going through the same exact shit. You know what I'm saying? Brothers got car problems. Brothers got money problems. Everybody's going through that shit right now. Alright? But the thing is, with us, you see, we got a pretty much a cheat code. We got the Most High. You know, it's not gonna be easy, but we can overcome this shit. These niggas out here, they got no hope, but we got hope. We got our hope. We got a lively hope, which is Yahweh Shai, because he rose from the dead. That's what make it so lively. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, ain't nothing to really. You can't bug yourself out too much, man. You know, you gotta just remember there's brothers out there is going through the same exact shit. So really, the best thing you can really do is get up with brothers. Brothers can exhort one another. What's that? Malachi 3:16. It says, "They that fear the Lord spoke often to one another, and thought upon the name of the Lord." You know, that's all we fucking do. What did he say? I made a small sanctuary in the midst of Egypt. I think that's what, or Canaan. Oh, I might be missing scriptures. I think it's Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Which we are here now. It's a small ass sanctuary, bro. Some camps, bro, this camp only got 4 members, dude. That's a small ass number, bro. You know what I'm saying? Other brothers got 20, 30. That ain't shit compared to the population of whatever city they in, 50, 60. We look at, which is a mighty and beautiful thing. We look at Chicago and LA, all these different big ass camps, New York. But compare that number to the population of whatever city they in. Chicago got fucking millions of people in that motherfucker. 50, 60, 70, 80 people compared to million people we're way outnumbered, bro. Alright? We way outnumbered, but we not outgunned. You know why? Because not talking about literally we are, but we got the Most High on our side. We got the angels, and we gotta truly believe that, man. Our faith and our belief and our trust in the Lord is gonna be truly tested, man. You know what I'm saying? So what it says, if you faint in a day of adversity, your strength is small. So if you fail now, what you gonna do when all hell breaks loose? You gonna get folded, man. Know what I'm saying? Shit, you might fucking die in a few fucking days and going through this shit. In Jacob's trouble. Know what I'm saying? So that's why we gotta the best thing we can do, bro, is trust the Lord and lean on the brothers, man. That's all we can fucking do, man. You know what I'm saying? And just wait, be patient on the Lord. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, let me get the New Testament one, because it pretty much quoted this when I just read. Is it Romans? And 4. But what saith the answer the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Even so, because you read up, it says, has God cast away his people, man? You see Jacob just fucking through, man. You know? And it's gonna get even worse. It's gonna get even more worse, bro. It's gonna be brothers that's actually gonna be put to death for this truth, man, for not taking the MOTB. And it's gonna look dark and it's gonna look grim. You might get in a situation where you're like Elijah. Where you probably, I mean, God forbid, but you're gonna probably see a few brothers get killed, and some brothers are just out there. You don't know where the fuck they at. You might get separated. You might get put in prison. You don't know what the fate of that brother, you know what I'm saying? And you might think like, damn, like I'm the only one. I'm the only one left. I'm in this damn concentration camp, or I'm in the wilderness, whatever. I'm the only fucking one left. You know what I'm saying? We gotta prepare our mind for these things, man. We gotta remember Elijah and his story. Because the Lord ain't gonna allow Esau or any motherfucking body destroy all of the Lord's elect, his chosen, his people. Alright? It says, even so, then at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace, right? So there's a remnant. There's always going to be a small number of people that's always going to be there. In the time of Noah, the time of Lot, the time of so on and so forth. There's always been, even if it's just 2, even if it's just 1, even if it's just 8, there's going to be somebody there. You know what I'm saying? I got one last scripture. I know it's in, let me see, hold on. I know Mordecai said it. It was his prayer. So hold on. Additions to Exodus 13, right? And 15, because Mordecai didn't want to bow to what's his name, Haman. Fuck that nigga name is. Haman. I know, and this is a different version. I think this is like the Greek version of saying that nigga's name. But that Edomite, you know what I'm saying? And then he tried to kill. He tried to destroy Jacob. You see what I'm saying? It says, "And now, O Lord God and King, spare thy people, for thy eyes are upon us to destroy us tonight. Yea, the desire to destroy the heritage that has been thine from the beginning." And you think this shit has changed? Edom has been our enemies from the beginning, since the womb. Really, since Genesis. What's that? Genesis, 3? With the serpent? Because, we understand reincarnation. He didn't look like an Edomite at that time, but that, that's the same type of spirit. And then you got Cain. All right, all the way. This has been from the beginning, bro. Very from the beginning. So you think it changed now? This man wants to destroy us. Come on. He already trying to destroy our people. He's just trying. I don't gotta go through the list. Jake already know. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Hebrew Israelites, the ones that actually do believe and actually know about the name of the Lord. All right. Despise not the portion which thou hast delivered out of Egypt for thy own self. Hear my prayer, and be merciful unto thy inheritance. Turn our sorrow into joy, that we may live, O Lord, and praise thy name. And destroy not the mouth of them that praise thee, O Lord. That's the main point. And destroy, what did it say? And destroy not the mouths of them that praise thee, O Lord. So the Lord ain't going to allow any of these damn heathen. And you can't forget, because we always talking about Esau. Don't forget about 2/3 niggas, man. Because they going to try to get out of this too, man. But the Lord ain't going to let them or them little dusty ass niggas destroy all of us, man. He ain't going to allow that. He going to shut their mouths. They going to be the dust under our feet. And you got to believe this shit, man. Speak more victory into yourself, man. Words are very powerful, man. We got to speak and believe this. He said, I believe, therefore have I spoken. Come on, man. The Lord ain't just bring us out of Egypt and showed all this glory. The Lord put a lot in us. You got to remember, you got to think about this, man. The Lord put a lot. He put I was about to say fucking baslagit. He put his name on us, man. He gave us his name. He gave it to his son, and he told his son to declare my name among what did Yahweh say? I declare thy name among my brethren. That means something, man. You think the Lord gonna do that for no reason? Then he did all that, and then all of a sudden, now he's just, all right, I'm gonna just let Esau just destroy all you niggas. And then so Esau can bring forth his little weak ass AI. Robots and bullshit. Like, come on, bro. It's artificial bullshit. Hell no, bro. The Lord got better plans, man. He says it's your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom, man. It's AI and technology and it's MOTB technology, all that shit weak as fuck. Esau, he can heal certain people, give people sight. That's bullshit, man. Because when we get new bodies, we won't have to lose sight and all this other bullshit. We won't need technology and all this to keep us alive, and we don't want to need that. You know? So we just gotta believe this, man. The Lord loves and cares for his elect. And he ain't gonna allow Esau just to have his way with us, man. Alright? I'm gonna get one more so I can. This is let me see if I can find it. If I can't, then I can't find it. But it's pretty much in the Psalms. I said it multiple times, where pretty much don't let me fall into the trap of the wicked, desire in the hands of the wicked, you know. Because if the Lord let Esau have his way, man, we all be done away with, man. So nah, bro. The Lord gonna have his way, man. There's gonna be a day when the Lord gonna say, shut the fuck up to all these people, and the Lord gonna have his way. Because matter of fact, the Lord always had his way. Alright? Now he's just gonna show y'all. Alright, so yeah, man, that's pretty much the point. I'm gonna give all praises and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem HaKadosh. The Apostle Jim S. Ruel, show him to the faithful men to continue doing the work of the Lord. So now I'm gonna say Shalom.